And we've been waiting. For this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And this matchup with the Knicks, hard to believe, just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season. Last season, they split the series with each team able to win on the road.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up? Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try. To do his job.
Now Johnson. After the missed three from Stephen Curry. And here is Johnson. Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, what a finish by Zach Levine. Off his feet in a hurry, folks.
Here's Curry. Beyond the arc. Rebound collected by Levine.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Over to the wing. Curry with the steal. Pick by Bridges. Out to Thompson. From beyond the arc. Sabonis grabs the board. Quick start for the Nuggets in this one. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Michael Malone. David?
We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said, Curry makes your entire five guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And so Curry will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 5. And Thompson gets it to go.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Now, here's Dunn. To the middle. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Well, Walker Kessler owns that part of the floor, going through defenders for the finish.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Nuggets leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Yeah, just superior athleticism. Chris Dunn soaring for the jam with that impressive vertical.
Kick by Bridges. Here's Curry. Scores off the crossover.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And Johnson with the stop.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Now here's Curry. Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got his second bucket.
Excellent touch by Stephen Curry. What a smooth offensive player.
Pass to Johnson. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to talk to his guys. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Next substitution, number 17.
1:04 left in the first. Just 3 to shoot. 16 feet away. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Wow, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
Here's Johnson. Knocks it loose. Riza with the steal. Here's Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that
shot? And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
The Nuggets trail. To the inside. Here's Gay. Basket counts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. No good on the three. It's all tied in Denver. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
17.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Now, here's Pippen. Pass to Valanciunas. Now, here's Herter. Just 4 to shoot. No good off the spin. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says, open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. Pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Back to Herter. Denver grabs the miss. It's off to Utah after this game, where they'll face the Jazz. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the Knicks with possession here. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Wagner outside. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And here's Wagner. Herter with it, guarded by Kuzma. On the wing, Mathurin. Nothing on the board. Here's Valanciunas. Sims with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Sims. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Outside Pippen. Here's Herter. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Stewart. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Payton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Wagner outside. Outside Mathurin. Shoots. Not going to go that time. Denver leading by 7. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
Well, what I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
Now here's Pippen. Still scoreless. Pass to Herter. Back to Pippen. Now here's Herter. From outside the arc. That one dropped. For his second bucket, mark him 2 for 4.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Sims. Here's Banton. Back to Stewart. Fires from deep. Three-pointer. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And Valanciunas now atop the key. Back to Pippen. Outside Mathurin. And again, New York with... the triple.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Pass to Sims. Here's Rollins. And here's Stewart. Launches it. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Outside for Pippen. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Screened by Valanciunas. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First team foul.
7 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Bridges inside the three-point line.
Miles Bridges.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. A shot by Sabonis. Nope. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Knicks trail by 5. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Curry. Leonard with the steal.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
The giant wingspan and hands of Leonard, those help so much when he's on the break.
Now here's Curry. Comes up empty down low. And Leonard has it in the corner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Curry with it. With some arc to the right side. Shot clock at 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Outside Leonard. Bridges with the board. Knicks trail by 7. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Kessler the screen. Here's Riza-Shea. And he makes good on the layup. Riza-Shea's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, that's a great sign for Riza-Shea, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Here's Leonard. Kawhi puts it down hard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. It's Curry outside. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Here's the break. Oh, Leonard in position. Stolen by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Leading by 5. Leonard. Kicks it out to Terry. Takes the 3. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got 5.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Bridges outside. And here is Curry. 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot up.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Both free throws good for Curry. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Knicks trail by 8. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
Zach LaVine, explosive. Explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
Pippen down low. Off target at the rim. In the corner, it's LaVine. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knicks trailed by 8. For New York, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. First one falls for them.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And both free throws good for Pippen. There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
You can see the two-time dunk contest champion skills on display. Mr. LaVine, we see you.
Offside Pippen. Thompson misses.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Gay misses. Here's Mathurin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Knicks have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both shots good from the stripe. Five seconds left to play in the third. Bridges with the steal. And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The Nuggets leading by 6. Inside, Sabonis. Fader on the way, and he gets it to go.
This is a real strength of Domantas Sabonis' game. He has such nice, soft touch.
Thompson outside. Sabonis grabs the board.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Nobody's stopping Kawhi on that break.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
Here's Thompson. Here's the drive. They grab their own miss.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Knicks trail by 10. Atherton with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Out to Thompson. It's Pippen on the wing. New York moving the ball around. Here's Bridges. Rebound by the Nuggets. Got a piece of it. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. It's hauled in by Dunn. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Denver. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Free throw good. Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. He conducts his business quietly, but boy, is he a force.
Curry can't get it to go. Denver leading by 13. Johnson outside. Pass to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
When Levine plays with energy, there's very little a defense can do to contain him.
Now the Knicks with it. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
The layup missed. Knicks trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Oh, why dunk you very much.
he can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Was able to listen in on what Michael Malone went over with his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He knows every possession is critical now. We have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Nuggets with some changes. Denver leading by 11. Dunn looking over the floor. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And here's Johnson outside. Second shot opportunity. And it's Johnson again missing.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Yes, that goes in.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Levine for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Levine's got 11 in the second half. It's Curry outside, and Sabonis pulls it down.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. The tray kept alive. Kick out to Levine. Outside Leonard. This one for 3. And Zach Levine hits from deep. Levine's got 19 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Curry with the 3.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nuggets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zach Levine.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
At the done. A fadeaway. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
They could use a bucket, and they pick up 2. Here's Levine. 26 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Double team Sabonis. Fires it up. Levine gets the bucket. There's 14 seconds left in the game. And so it's Denver taking care of business.
I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo. So ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man, put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't. Baby, I'm the GOAT. Don't even chat to me about features, G. Gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising, trying to get a beat for the low. I find it peak and I don't. In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. I put ting and I heat up the stove. They got their eggs all up in one basket. Told them be smart, we ain't equally yoked. They can't speak to the watch them go weaker, their knees are hello. They always wanna catch up and reason, but the peace is the reason that I won't. How you get the least if you've been through the most? It beats me, I suppose. I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man, put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but
and
I
I know
won't.
she see the G in me. I suppose. And I know she wanna suck me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it get so long. Why the I'm feeling like this? They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what I won't quit. I've been going through motions, trying to make it home. Through these ups and downs, trying to right my wrongs. I still think about them days I was losing hope. It's levels success, you to go. Driving slow, supercharged Range Rover. out in Glencoe. Income perpetual. One left, rest is gone. I'ma need some extra, bro. We been giving lessons, though. Showing better ways. Orange juice and with the shades closed. We been on some other get money, I suppose.
I said they were coming for us, but me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't.
She see the G in me. I suppose. And I know she wanna slide with me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it get so long. Why I'm feeling like this? They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what, I won't quit.
Because I walk the straight line. I lost my way inside. Out, that's where I go. That's all I know. And let me tell you, it wasn't always this way. I was a young man with a lot to say. But nowadays I feel best on my own. Don't wanna pick up the phone, I just wanna be left up. Please don't talk to me, I don't wanna talk to you. You're not the kind of person I wanna know. Because I walk the straightest line. Don't rock way inside. Out, that's where I go. That's all I know. Hey, don't tell me what to do. 'Cause I don't like you and I don't trust you. And I feel like I'm always to blame in this kind of situations where I'm the one that's outspoken. And don't tell me that I'm wrong. I know I'm the good one. Because I walk the straightest line. Lost my way inside. Out, that's where I go. That's all I know. Okay. I must admit I gotta cut up. Shawty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I wear my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother soul. Cross with my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me wanna me. Look left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I miss the old streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I'd be the Kobe, yeah, yeah. Clutching on the highway, riding down the strip trying to make a pick on a Friday. Always on my tip, wanna get at me sideways. Wanna trip, we gon' better high rate. I'm still with the but not the same homies. I done lost the chain and watch some change on me. I walked through the rain, they watched it rain on me. I took all the pain, they left the blame on me. I ain't want the fame, I swear the fame chose me. Tried to switch my lane, but it still came on me. Really hate this game, I use the same old cheat. I see baloney, still the same old me. They can't wait for me to break, they just wanna step my way. Go to war up the score for the then they still hate. I do more for by the day. I'm gon' for my that laid away. In love with my I must admit I got a gutter. Tidy with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I wear my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, that's on my brother's soul. Cross with my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me, wanna me. Split left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I miss the old streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Starlight, it's electric. Starlight, it's electric. I can smell the summer coming off your soul. Let me find a sign to realize it all. Yeah. In the daylight, in the daylight, yeah. I just still can't sleep, babe. Can you hear the sound of the thunder? It's electric, hold me down. Yeah. In the daylight.
blessing. Wake up, put in work, go to sleep. But even in my dreams, I work on my technique. Ay. On a different time, like Protect Philippe. I want janitor engraved on my AP. But competition's in the way. I put in the work to put them away. I don't care about the fame. I'm married to the game. Make them respect the name. In love with the clutch like Dane. Ready for fire and rain. Glory comes after pain. It's only me at the gym. I feel like the janitor. It's only me in the stool. I feel like the janitor. When all the lights are dim, I'm like the janitor. For all the work I do, I'm like the janitor. Janitor time. 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 Janitor time.
La mano en la pared, fuera control y ese al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. So bend it over. Mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, very fine. Me lo súbeme el tempo. Esta te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde el nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento. Ey, chori, bitch, ese dude. Ey, yo quiero ver tu... Ey, apareces en el news. Dame el culo. Rosita like bubblegum. Ay, contigo mañana with another one. I'm troublesome, baby, envíame lo que no pusiste en el foro. Ey, la mano en la pared, fuera control y verified. Pero súbeme el tempo, esta te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde el nacimiento.
Welcome to... The NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Outside, Williams. Jacks up a three. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low. Good to see Ricochet attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players, to the coaches, to the front office, and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Now here's Curry. Driving to the basket. Okongwu with the rebound. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Curry, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Here's Buzelis. Thompson with some nice D. Over to the wing. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Williams from long range. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. New York trailing. Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got his second bucket on the night.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And you look at Matas Buzelis, size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Bridges misses.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Outside Curry. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Curry. Lays it up and banks it in.
We see the quickness of Stephen Curry, keeping defenders off balance even in the painted area.
Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Kessler with it. Over Giddey. Kessler, no good. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Portland shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. The free throw drops for Williams. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
For your Blazers answer.
Portland leading. Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. There's the triple. Valanciunas. With a rebound. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Here's Rizachet. Spins. Scores off the spin. And that'll tie this game up.
Yeah, great look for Rizachet. Close in, gets it done.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Now here's Thompson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Doris, it's hard to believe that Knicks' title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
This guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Given an opportunity, he'll deliver.
Out to the wing. Back to Carter. Pass to Walsh. Now Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 3. And stolen by Bridges. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. They grab their own miss. It's Bridges on the wing. Driving in. Portland with a rebound.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
To the paint. Here's Diabate. And he lays it up and in.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play.
15.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
There's a screen. Here's Carter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mo Wagner. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these two young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Alexander Walker. Drains the triple. Now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
He shoots. Diabate grabs the board.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Walsh. Back to Carter. He's off on the layup. Knicks trail by 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian.
It's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he sinks the second. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Matherin.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Risache. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Left side, Carter. Pass to Walsh. Over Bridges. Nice D from Bridges. Here's New York. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip.
Guys, what we've come to learn about Miles Bridges is this guy is a force on the offensive end. Whether he's inside or outside, you know he's going to be aggressive trying to put the ball in the basket.
A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score doors.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for New York.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Here's Williams. It's deflected.
Oh, how about that rejection from Miles Bridges? Send it back.
Nice move. Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Knicks leading by 5. Bridges outside. Pass to Curry. Back to Bridges. This one for 3. Portland with a rebound. Williams on the wing. Fires for 3. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Back to Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. And here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
This guy is quickly developing into an outstanding playmaker, Josh Giddey. Nice setup.
Here's Risache. And here's Curry for 3. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Buzelis. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Mobley. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3.
Well, you see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now, ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
Here's Curry. Soft touch off the glass. Curry's got 11 points.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Knicks out in front, up 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Here's Curry. Kessler a screen. Outside Curry. Pass to Wagner. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Whether he's improvising or whether he's running set plays, Steph Curry is an absolute force.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for New York. Launches it from deep. And it's Kitty with a rebound. Blazers trail by 7. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Knicks making a change here.
Blazers breaker dance crew.
Here's Rizachet. Pass to Wagner. Shot blocked.
When it comes to contesting shots, Zealous is showing us that he's got great timing.
Outside Giddey. Mobley outside. Just 5 on the clock. Good D by Kessler.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Wagner outside. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Curry. Over Giddey. Now Curry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Perhaps the last guy in the history of the NBA that you want to put at the free throw line. Stephen Curry will go down as one of the all-time great free throw shooters. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And he makes it.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And here's Curry for 3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
From deep, Giddey. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
They get it back. Kessler uses the glass on the layup.
Exactly what Kessler does off every miss. Go pursue the basketball and get the opportunity for a second chance.
And it's blocked by Kessler. Here's Curry. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Buzelis' shot is good.
Buzelis showing us he can do everything on the floor. Impressive in just his first year.
Pass to Rizachet. Curry surveys. Wagner with a screen. The 3-ball. Mobley grabs the board. Blazers trail by 10. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Kessler, no good. Here are the Blazers with the ball. Outside Giddey. Okongwu inside. Pass to Buzelis. Mobley with it. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Pippen. Still without a bucket. Thompson. And Okongwu with the block. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Mathurin. On the wing, Thompson. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Mobley. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
New York foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Carter. There's a screen. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Thompson. No good. And they can't put it into the drought.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Stolen by Valanciunas. Lowry outside. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Bridges. And the Knicks miss again. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Walsh. From behind the arc. Again, the miss by Portland. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Left side Mathurin. Valanciunas with it. On the wing, Mathurin. Still no points. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, the skill you must have in today's NBA is playing in pick and roll. Benedict Mathurin right there does such a good job.
Alexander Walker with the bucket. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks.
42. The Knicks. 51.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Blazers trail by 9. Here's Carter. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Pass to Mathurin. Floats one. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
He hits the second from the line. And Portland has possession. Trailing by 8. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Curry. And the 10-footer finds the target. Curry's got 20.
It would be easy to take for granted the greatness we see every time Stephen Curry hits the floor. Another special performance right now.
New York leading by 8. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Risacher. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Nice D from Alexander Walker. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Curry. Six on the shot clock. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
Just smooth execution of the pick and roll. Curry has great understanding and a ton of success running this.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. The Knicks making a switch here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Allie, thank you.
This is not a guy who's going to back down from contact. Steph Curry takes the knock inside, and for a jump shot specialist, this guy draws his share of fouls.
And so Curry nails both of them.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Outside, Williams. Back to Giddey. Williams with the screen. Giddey with it. Now guarded by Curry. And that one's good. Giddey.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. New York leading by 8. And a deep three from Curry. New York again can't hit. And Giddey's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Inside. Here's a Kongwu.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Thompson outside. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside Curry. It's tipped. Left side Giddey. The kick out to Williams. And one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. That one on Thompson.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Giddey. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Now here's Curry.
2 minutes.
Thompson outside.
2 minutes.
And here's Curry. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And Risacher gets it to go.
How about the rookie Zachary Risache delivering a timely bucket.
Okongwu up top. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Here's Giddey. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Giddey's got 9 points now in the second half. Kessler a screen. Out to Thompson. Stolen by Giddey. Here's Buzelis. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
His teammates look to Buzelis in the big moment, and he must be doing something right.
Down low. Here's Bridges.
Yes! Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And here's Curry for three. Oh, the trifecta!
Nobody you want taking that shot more than Steph Curry. What a pressure player.
From deep, Giddey. And it's good. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
That is a big one, folks. Giddey gives them exactly what they need when they need it.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Giddey. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. To take the lead. It's good! And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What's the best strategy for him?
This comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
From deep. Off target. So it's the Trailblazers taking the W.
Cause these Philly I walk with me, don't no joke. No, all I know is when they come to me, I got young. I done did it. Every time I'm in that, I get to throwing 30 G's, but now I'm hanging out that drop head. I'm riding down no collar. They let me earn back home that young be wildin'. We young, we mobbing like Batman and we're this 2-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like real wood up, real wood up. If you ain't about that game, then shut up. If you dip me in your rats, I get when you touch down in my hood. No, that tour life ain't good.